Hi, Kathy Knowles here, Soulful Business Connection. And I wanted to talk to you today about one of my all-time favorite books. I typically always mention it when I work with groups. I have facilitated retreats based around it, and it is Don Miguel Ruiz's Four Agreements. I know we've all heard of it. I know that probably every one of you listening to this video has read it at least once. But for me, this is a book that I read every 6 months to a year, only because I find that I need that refresher. I need that reminder over and over again. Because within this very simple, what seems like a very sweet book, are so many pearls and relics of wisdom, of the way that we need to live by as souls to really be able to go out into the world and create beautiful lives for ourselves and not pay attention to what other people are doing. Because in truth, what other people are doing, it's none of our business. So if we mind our business, we can be out in the world creating a beautiful life. The first agreement is to be impeccable with your word. And of course, that seems very harmless and easy, right? Because we immediately go to being honest and speaking with integrity. But it's so much more than that. It's allowing yourself to be in silence, to find the gap between words, to not already start to have an answer when someone else is talking, to listen to what they have to say, to only say the things that are really important and forget all the rest of the fluff. Second is to not take anything personally. How often do we allow ourselves to do that? I've talked to you already about base emotions. How often do we allow ourselves to go down to all these emotions? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I feel so guilty. I feel this makes me mad. I feel sad. But in truth, if we're not taking anything personally, if we're truly allowing ourselves to be an observer in our lives, to take things as they're coming, to say, oh, well, that's an interesting perspective. That's interesting. How do I really feel about that as a soul? When we own that and truly own that and don't go running this direction and running that direction with our emotions, then we control our lives. And the last one, not the last one, but the third one is not to make assumptions. Don't assume things. How often does that get us in trouble, right? We're walking someplace and we see someone looking at us funny and we immediately think, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? Do I have a stain on my shirt? Do I have spinach in my teeth? I don't know. But we automatically go to that space where we're making assumptions about what people are saying or what people are doing. And in truth, so often when these things do come up, it's more of a mirror for someone else than it has anything to do with us. And the last agreement kind of sums it up. Always do your best. Do your best in your life. Do your best to create your life. Do your best to follow these 3 other agreements because they're not easy. We're all going to slip and fall. We're all going to have those moments. We're all going to have that time when we say something petty about someone else. And that minute we say, oh my gosh, where did that come from? What did that mean? So understand that you are so responsible for your life. And when you can walk in the space of honoring these agreements, you will be enriching yourself in such a beautiful way. It won't really matter anymore. You won't feel a need that you have to say something about someone. You won't feel a need that you'll have to talk over someone else. You can just be silent. You won't feel as if you need to follow up on a story that wasn't even truth to start with. So, take the time, find the 4 agreements, read the book again, read what's between the lines and in the gaps of those words, because it is beautiful there. I thank you for being with me today, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow.